Hey everybody, just wanted to do a quick little casual tournament report for this past weekend. It's not wasn't like a league challenge or like a league cup. It was just like more like a little casual tournament. It was around 20 players, and yeah, I ended up playing the Iono deck. All right, as I just wanted to actually test it out and see what the matchups are like. And I ended up going 3-1-0 out of 4 rounds out of 20 people, which is actually pretty good. And I'd say the biggest problem with the deck here is Budew, right? Like, yeah, you can attack into Budew and just deal with it, right? But, if you're not able to basically get set up right, and this basically happened in game one, which yeah, I was playing against a Gardevoir deck, and it basically wouldn't let me set up Kilowatrel, and that was actually pretty tough, right, for the for the deck here, right? Just putting out all the Pokemon here, and yeah, because with that item lock and Budew, and then just them being able to steamroll over me, right? Once they got set up right, and having lost all my draw with Kilowattrels, I basically ended up losing that game there. So yeah, these are the Pokemon, right? So Bellibolt basically just attach a bunch of lightning, 230 as well, so that's a pretty relevant attack there. Thunderous Bolt knocks out the Hops Zacian Terapagos, and many other basic EXs, barring Raging Bolt or anything that has a Bravery Charm, right? Kilowatrel there, the flashing draw. Basically, they're just to draw cards. And then the Voltorb there is basically the main attacker. 70 HP, so it basically gets around Phantom Dive, which is good. However, a lot of lists are playing that Hawlucha, right? So with that Hawlucha, you add that 10 damage, right? Or, if they're able to Monkey Dory something, right, then it's just a really easy KO. But, yeah, 20 damage, and then 20 more for each lightning energy attached to all my Iono's Pokemon, and that's basically the strategy is just put a bunch of energy into play and do massive damage. So that is the Pokemon there, right? So pretty easy. We're going to trainers, supporters, and stadiums. So yeah, in my round two wasn't that bad. I ended up playing against a hop deck, right? A Hops Zacian. It had the Dubwool, the Snorlax, the bag, basically everything in there for for Hop, right? And I actually feel like that's a pretty good matchup. I feel like it's a pretty good matchup because of the fact that it basically puts everything into that Zacian. And so if you're able to set up, which is very possible, then with that, you basically just overpower them, and then they just won't, really be able to do anything, right? As that's their only attacker. So yeah, so these are all the trainers, right? Really simple here, right? Maximum belt there, obviously. Just with the amount of bravery charm that's being played right now, right? It's great to, basically just offset that, right? I have that in black belts training, so that bravery charm on that Raging Bolt there, right? Puts it to 290. Right, so yeah, and then Terapagos 280, right? So Voltorb has to deal with the Raging Bolt, but the Terapagos, I can just promote Bellibolt with a belt and then just knock it out, right? But yeah, these are the trainers. These are pretty much it. The Iono there. Do I play 2? Do I play 3? I'm debating on actually cutting it for a third research, as with the amount of Budew, there is. I would probably rather want to play the Research rather than Iono. But everything else, I feel like the count is perfect. I like the 1-1 split of Super Rod and Night Stretcher, because sometimes I'm just going to be discarding energies from my hand, right? So being able to Super Rod and Levincia in the same turn is really good. 2 Super Energy Retrieval is really amazing, right? And between retreating something and between using Kilowatrel, right? So it's just really good to get basically no cost, and Levincia as well, right? Getting 6 energies right in one turn. It's crazy. So that can be a little bit more reckless with this, but yeah, that is the trainers there, right? The third match that I played against was it's a poison deck. It wasn't poison Archaludon. It was like a poison Scolipede, Pecarunt, Brute Bonnet type deck, right? There's Eradicate, I think, a little while ago. I think it might have been Pokemon Go, where it said basically it's like a Super Fang or Hyper Fang attack, where it's like, put your opponent's active Pokemon down so it has 10 HP remaining, and a type of attack like that. And yeah, I was able to go through that pretty effectively. And the thing was that in that deck was that it basically didn't have a draw engine, right? And so if I was able to get an Iono, or basically just other things, then I'd be able to easily take that down. So, and then lastly, here's the lightning energy. So yeah, I need lots of it to attach, to get into play. And then my fourth and final round was against Raging Bolt, and that was really easy. Like, even with the a Bravery Charm Raging Bolt, I was just blowing it up with that Voltorb, hitting like over 290. It was like 320, and then like 400 something, right? Like, it just did basically nothing towards me. But yeah, Bellibolt, Kilowatrel, these two are amazing. So I really like both of these cards. I think that they're going to be, if not popular now, they're going to be way popular down the line. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. So I got a league a league cup coming up in a couple weekends. Not too sure if I'm going to play or not, right? Like, I probably will. I'll just have to register for it. And then obviously I think there's some league challenges prior to that. Do I play, right, in those? Am I even going to play this, right? That's the big question, right? I'm leading towards not, but I also don't want to play Dragapult. I also don't want to play Gardevoir, right? I want to play something cool and interesting, right? I'm thinking maybe Archaludon. I'm thinking maybe like Charizard or some other secret sauce, which I'm actually kind of in the middle of making right now. So, but yeah, there you go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this little tournament report and just kind of my thoughts on the deck moving forward. Yeah, Budew's a problem, but I think there are ways around it, and I think a lot of the meta right now as well, if it's not Dragapult or Gardevoir or anything that basically plays Budew, I think you got a really good shot at winning with this deck. Even Archaludon. So Archaludon, Flareon box, Terapagos. I think you can actually do decent against maybe walls, right, with this. I think you can hit pretty good with this. So, but yeah, there you go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and once again, see you in the next video.